Life cut back at the very start. Mona is just 18, but with one hit of an Israeli shell, her life prospects were slashed to a wheelchair. Her left leg is gone, half of her body is paralyzed, and her dreams are amputated.
I used to dream of going to university and becoming a maths teacher. I wanted to marry and have children. But which man is going to marry a girl in my situation? I can't move. I can't leave this bed. I don't know what will happen to me.
According to the charity MAP, as many as 500 people in Gaza became amputees as a result of the recent conflict, a fate that many believe to be worse than death. But what distinguishes Mona's case is the way in which her body was mutilated. Her doctors say her leg looked like it had been sliced right off with a knife, an unusual wound they encountered more than once during the offensive. It's been several weeks since Dr. Erik Fosse returned from Gaza to his native Norway. A cardiac surgeon, for 11 days he treated the injured at the Al-Shifa hospital. He and his colleague were the only foreigners in Gaza at the time of the offensive. Others went home for Christmas. Dr. Fosse believed the strike was carefully timed to minimize the number of foreign nationals in the strip and therefore hide the use of unconventional weapons.
This was described the first time in 2006 in Lebanon, actually, that probably Israel were using what's called a dime bomb. This is a weapon that they shoot from, at least we saw several that were shot from unmanned planes. They were shot into the ground, and then there was a huge pressure wave coming from the ground and up. So they had enormous injuries to the lower body.
Many of those hit by dime explosives died before doctors could help them, but some, like Mona, survived. Yet Dr. Fosse warns the worst may be yet to come.
We believe that this is kind of a tungsten alloy that constitutes this vapor. And there has been studies in the United States inoculating mice with this alloy, and they develop a muscular cancer after a while.
While some Palestinians suggest Israel was using Gaza as a test ground for new killing techniques, this Israeli general says the blame rests with the accuser.
We know many instances when Palestinians set up killings in order to later accuse us of their crimes. Propaganda is also a type of weapon. We know it from the times of Goebbels. Palestinians are just trying to turn the world's public opinion against us.
While the Palestinian Authority has appealed for the alleged war crimes, including the use of dime, to be investigated by the International Criminal Court in The Hague, the prospect has about as much chance as Gaza's amputees of a normal life.
Warfare and medicine have always gone hand in hand. Doctors may not always succeed in undoing the damage caused by soldiers, but at least until recently they knew what to do when faced with a particular injury. But the emergence of new weapons during Israel's offensive against Gaza forced even the most experienced medical professionals to concede defeat, proving once again that the art of mutilating and killing is always ahead of the art of saving lives. Oksana Boyko, RT, Oslo.